Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and the week is flying. Today's Wednesday, the 4th of December. More 4 days and it's my birthday. Well, congratulations to me, happy birthday to me. So, you know, and another thing is in 3 days, it's gonna be my half marathon run. So this is how important, you know, the life balance that you need to have. You need to be actively, of course, managing your trades, being on the screen, you know, portfolio wise, etc. But the other half, you have to be actively taking care of your health as well, your mental health, your body health. All of the things has to work combined. If something is not well, then you may likely have a problem in the future. So that's just a little thing that I was thinking about to share with everyone today. But let's get into the content. So before we even go any further, guys, just reminder that tonight we're going to be having the webinar from 5 to 6 p.m. I will be trading live with everyone. So we do usually around 2 trades on Wednesday. So if you want to be following my trades, my strategy, I will teach you for free. The link for registration is on the description of this video. You can register yourself, or even the best is you can join the Telegram group where I send the link once I start the webinar. All right, so you don't have to register. Let's get to this. All right, so today we're gonna be having tomorrow we're gonna be having some good set of data. Today we didn't have much set of data, okay? We did have the JOLTS Job Openings that was higher than expected, and the previous was lowered down, was revised down. We have GDP, 11:30 a.m. this morning for Australia, not looking that great, okay? Quarter over quarter, quarter 3 was 0.3% from the expected 0.5% from the previous of 0.2%. Still higher than the previous, but 0.1% only, so that's not much. The GDP is at 0.8%, consensus at 1.1%. Consensus was at 1.1%, so again, not that good. Today we're going to be having a lot of good stuff coming from Eurozone and Europe and the area of Eurozone. So we're going to be having a lot of PMI. So we're going to have S&P Global Composite PMI for Europe, as well as Services PMI. We're going to have German Services PMI. We're going to have French Services PMI, Italian Services PMI, and Spanish Service PMI. So that's going to be really, really great and important for us to be following these PMIs. We're going to be touching base in this, briefly touch base this on today's webinar, so make sure to be on the Telegram to receive the link. Now, going for tomorrow, we're going to be having the ADP non-farm employment change, the Services PMI for USA, ISM non-manufacturing PMI for USA, crude oil investors, and as well as the Fed chair will give a speech to us. So all of that will be from midnight to 5 a.m. in Australia time, so I will definitely be sleeping, but I will be awake at around 8 a.m. and I will be having a look at those data that are coming through. So what is happening on the market right now, right? We saw some huge moves today on the Australian dollar, especially if we look at Aussie CAD. Let me just pull it up the chart here. So if we look at Aussie CAD, we had the release from Australia this morning for the GDP, that it was trading at 0.9120, and now it's trading at 0.9553. So that's pretty much 600 points, so 60 pips, around a 1% decline, negative 1% decline for the Australian dollar compared to the Canadian dollar. And that is, of course, because of the GDP came in much weaker than what was expected, the GDP year over year as well as the GDP quarter over quarter. We saw as well some sort of equilibrium happening at the DXY. As we can see, DXY trading at 106,333 at the moment. As I've mentioned it to everyone, we're going to be looking for the DXY until year end at the range of 107, 106. That's where I believe most likely we will be trading until 31st of December. Next year, it's another story. We're going to be talking about other things. We're going to be talking about different topics. But for this year, The most important thing right now is the central banks, all right? The monetary policy around the central banks. We have the 12th of, on the 12th of 2024, so 12th of December, we're going to be having ECB. On the 18th of December, we're going to be having the Fed, the FMC, and we do have some other as well, if I'm not wrong, Australia, RBA, RBNZ, as well as the Bank of England. So, you know, lots of things to happen in terms of monetary policy from these G10 economies, all right? Now, I think what we should be watching going forward is the US dollar, the euro, as well as the Japanese yen. I think those three currencies have the best opportunities going forward, especially long on US, short on Japanese, short on euro, and long on Japanese yen. Japanese yen seems a bit stronger, okay, but I do believe that there is continuous potential to be even more stronger. Now, if you like this type of content, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up. I hope I could help you, and make sure to be together with us tonight from, well, this afternoon from 5 to 6 p.m. on the webinar, and then we can have some trades together, and I can answer any questions that you may have. Guys, thank you so much. Hopefully everyone is having a good trading week, and you know, there's 2 more days to trade, so let's get to the charts and let's make some good trades. Thanks everyone, see you in the next video, or I see you tonight. Bye bye.